Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brian, is the IT pedagogue, and of course, I told you we are going to have a series of videos for word processing 2 in the book 3. And you know, this is now the very first chapter in book 3 for the new lower secondary curriculum. Now, in this video, we are going to look at a couple of things, and here first, we shall look at multiple column layout, and then second, we shall look at using page breaks and section breaks in a document, and then we shall look at adding different page number formats, and then lastly, we shall be seeing how we use a watermark in a document. Now, let's straight away look at the very first one, as I said, which is now creating the multi column layout in the MS Word document. Now, by default, a new document is set in one column on a pages or page. It is possible to have many columns in a document. Information in a newspaper or a magazine is organized in columns of text. You can see figure below. Now, in this figure, you can see, of course, we have some column layouts. We have 1, 2, 3, and the likes. So these are the multiple column layouts I'm talking about, and this is what we are going to look at right now. Now, before here we are saying you can also organize text on your paper or book using 2 or more vertical columns with or without a line between them. So we shall be saying we can create our multiple column layouts in the document with the lines between them or without them. So straight away, let's see how we can do that in MS Word, right? So of course, you just first open your MS Word document, and of course there should be some text, and then you should do some paragraph formattings. Okay, now straight away, let's see how we do create multiple column layouts in MS Word document to look like those are in the newspapers and the magazines. Now, make sure you first select your text that you want to apply that enhancement. So I want all, so I press Ctrl plus A to select all text in my document. And then after that, I will go to Layout tab. So click on Layout tab, then come to Page Setup Group, then look for Columns, and Columns is here. Then click on the arrow pointing down, and of course you can see by default it has one column as we said. Now, if you want your document to have 2 columns, you click on 2. You can see it's created. So we have now 2 columns. Now, if you want 3, you can click on 3. You can see we have now 3 columns. Now, take a look. If we want more than 3, of course, what we do here, we come and click on more columns, and then of course we increase all. You see, now there are 4. Then we said if you want a line between, you can click in the icing disc box. If you want a line between, you click in it. When you see a tick, the lines will appear. Then if now we click on it again, you see the tick is not there, so the lines will not appear. So when I click OK, you can see what I've been saying. There are no lines. You can see there are no lines. But if now we want the lines between, of course, we just go to Layout, then Columns, and then more columns, and then line between. You click OK. You see? So that is how we do create multiple column layout in a MS Word document. Now, as I told you in this video, we are going to look at a couple of things, and we have looked at the very first one, Then I want us to go straight to the using page breaks and section A breaks in a document. Now, first, textbooks, textbooks, magazines, and other types of literature have more than one section. Each section is usually numbered differently from the other or others with Arabic or Romani numerals. This is made possible by use of breaks, usually called section breaks. Now, a break is used to mark where the section, column, or page stops and where the next section, column, or page starts, as we are going to be saying. Okay, let's see that how we can do that in the MSc Word. So, of course, here our skill, you know very well, run. So this one I have some 6 to 4, like that. And of course, I hit enter. Okay, good. Now, we are saying we are going to use what we call the page breaks or the section breaks. Now, if you want to break the text in your document, say, I want this text of the third paragraph to appear onto the next page. There, I've done what we call a page break. So I want this one, starting from here, going down to start on a new page. So what I do, don't select here. Make sure the paragraph before the third one, it is this one. Yeah, right? Then make sure the cursor, it is at the end of that paragraph before the one that you want to start on the next page. And you see my cursor is right there. Then after that, I will go still to layout tab. You click on layout tab and then come to page setup group and look for breaks. Breaks, it is here. So click on the arrow pointing down and then here it is up to you which breaks do you want. If you want the breaks where you have the page, column, text wrapping, then you have the section breaks, next page, continuous, even, page, odd page. So what I want it to begin on the next page. So click on next page and you can see, so that text is beginning on the next page, and the other one, of course, you have left it up there. You see, that is how we can use the so-called uh, page breaks and section breaks in a document. Now, if you want to view page breaks in a document, we have what we call the outline view from the view tab. So what you do, you click on the view tab and then you can see, look for the outline view. You see views, then outline is here. Then when I click on the outline, are you seeing we have our breaks? You see, it means we broke now from this to this. You can see now. That is how we can view the so-called page breaks and the section breaks in now the MSc Word document. Now that is how we do that. Away from that, as I said, we are going to look at a couple of things, and then of course the next one is now adding page number formats. You see, we are going to add different page numbers formats in the so-called MSc Word document. Now, if you want to properly follow the arrangement of the content in a book, you need to use page numbers, which are usually placed on each page. In S1, you learned how to apply page numbers to documents. Now, in this section, you are going to apply page numbers using different formats. I know you are used to the other ones, system of 1, 2, 3, but now here we shall be seeing, we can even use the ABCD, we shall be seeing that. So those are the different page numbers that I'm talking about. So straight away, let's see how we can do that in MSc Word. Now, here I have my MSc Word. Then, of course, this one I want to have more text, more pages. So I will say Control C, then I'm going to keep on pasting. Control V, so I add on some more pages, good, like that. And I guess I've now added some more, a number of good, a number of pages. You can see now I have 5 pages. I have 5 pages. Now we are going to see how we can add different page numbers formats. Now, what we do here, of course, if you want to insert the page numbers, we go to the Insert tab. So I click on Insert. Yes. Then after clicking on Insert, you come to the header and footer group, and then you can see page number. Click on the arrow pointing down. Then choose the option where do you want your page numbers to appear. Top of page, bottom of page, page margins, current position. You get? Then what I want my page number to appear in the bottom of the page. I mean at the bottom of the page. So I click. So I will click on bottom of page. And then I want to use this one. The accent bar. I click on accent bar. You see? That is the very first step that you do. And then if you want to use different, you don't want to use now this kind of, we shall come and go back to page number. You see? Then we shall come at the format page numbers. Are you seeing? Now you can see a dialog box for page number format appears, and you can see number format. And then here we choose from here. You can see 1, 2, 3. It is what we have as of now. But now if I click on the arrow pointing down, you can see we can change to this one. You see? You can change to that. And then come here, page numbering. Continue from previous section, then come to start at. We want it to start at 1. Then I click OK. And you can see now, it has changed the number format. Then if I want to still to, maybe I go back to the header and footer, then page number, then format page numbers. I want to use the ABC. Can use this one, the capital ones, ABC. You see? Then start at A, then I click OK. You see? Then after that, I come and close head and footer. Then when I scroll, you can see, this is the page A. You can see page, page 2, page what? Page 3. Okay, that is how we do. We do use the different number formats. You see? So I said you go to the insert, go to page number format, and of course you change to what you want. So that is what we do. That is what we do with that. Anyway, away from that, adding different page numbers, as I told you, we are looking at a couple of things. And lastly here, I want us to look at this. Good. I want us to see how we can use a watermark in a document. Now, today, there are many paper documents containing information that fades into the background. Such information is called a watermark. You see? You can easily write on such a paper without minding on paying attention to the find or faded text or image. Most school reports today are printed on a paper with watermarks in them. Of course, we are saying a watermark here. It can be a text or image that goes on fading into the background. So it appears faint, as we're going to see. Now, let's see how we can apply the watermarks. In the MS Word. Okay, we come here. So, if you want to insert a watermark, this is what we do. Now, for it, we go to the Design tab. We go to the Design tab. and then you can see watermark is here. Click on watermark and then click on custom watermark. Then we want the text. I want that over text. Then come here, text. Then here, delete this one and then type. And then to type. This one is Brian's. Let me say Brian is the IT pedagogue. The IT pedagogue, like that. And then I can even change the font. I can change the font to Shilam. I can even the size, let me use the auto. Then color, let me use red. Then I click OK. You see? Yes, good. You can see now the watermark is there. Brian is the IT pedagogue. You see? You see now it is appearing in the background of the page. You see? That is a watermark, and that is now a text watermark. Now, if I want to insert that of a picture, so I click on design, then I come to watermark, then custom watermark. I want picture watermark. Then here I select picture. I do select picture. So I work offline. And then I choose a picture that I do want to. I want it to fade in the background. So I'm going to use I'm going to use this one. Oh God. I want this one. Image. Yes. Okay. Then I click OK. You see? It is there now. It is it? It is there. Can you see now? Yes. That is how we do apply the watermark in the MS Word document. Now, we have looked at a number of things here. Just a recap. We did look at first we looked at the multiple column layout, and of course, we have looked at using page breaks and section breaks in a document. We have looked at adding different page number formats, and then lastly, we have looked at using a watermark in a document. I want to say thank you for watching this channel. My name is Brian, is the IT pedagogue. Make sure you do subscribe so that we can be receiving notifications for such videos whenever I do upload them. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.